Why, hello everybody. Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I finally picked up some Lipton tea bags, so I got me some tea here. We may or may not get a tippy cat in the middle of everything, but this right here is a huge stack of everything I've been setting aside that you lovely people have been sending me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this and I want to organize it, and I thought I would just bring you guys along and just kind of show how I'm going to use my Happy Mail. Tippy, stay down, honey. Just get up on your bed. Let me see if I can settle him on his chair. Come here, buddy. I don't have room on the table for you right now, my father. I like you. You got to lay right here in your bed. Take your nap. Okay? So let's see if I can set this aside to the side of me. I've got more stuff I've got to deal with that's different stuff. So I'm just going to put this pile on the floor right next to me. And I'm just going to do one by one, pull things back out. Hi, Kendra. Oh, Kendra, I was going to ask how your throat thing did. You said you were having that tested. I'm pretty sure that was you. All right. So I'm going to put the envelopes in a pile on their own and try not to show any addresses. And then, let's see. This was a card from Barb Filion, and she left me a lot of lovely messages. And here. So I'm going to set the cards and notes in a pile. And then if I have napkins, I'll have a pile for napkins. I'm going to count this as an envelope, so it'll go in the envelope pile. And these I'm going to put in my binder right now. Of all the ATCs you guys have been sending me I had to get a bigger binder because you all are so wonderful and share your art with me. I have all of my sheets for this ATC swap. They're ready to go, but I have to wait till Friday when we get paid. So that's the only holdup. And this is the full sheet that I'm sending out right here. We're getting kind of a shadow because I've got this open. It's a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. But this is the sheet that everybody that's my partner will get. So I'm going to come back a couple sheets and put, let's see, I want her two next to each other. So I'm going to put them right next to each other. So that takes care of that. And I'm going to keep my binder happy because I'm pretty sure there's some others still in this pile, but I can't be 100% sure. So, oh, and I even found some sheets to put postcards in. So that worked out good. I've been putting the postcards in here now. I guess I'll have to order sheets online because I'm not going in Walmart ever again. If y'all missed that video, I'm not gonna harp on it again. So anyhow, I picked up the envelope. So let's see, I got a bunch of people coming in. I'm just going through the Happy Mail that's piled up. And I'm thinking about, I'm going to put the cards and stuff in that other journal that I've started doing that with. But all the little bits, the outer envelopes, the napkins, anything that was tucked in, I want to combine them all together and maybe make a journal out of the envelopes. So that's my idea. So I've said hi to Kendra. Okay, Kendra, I'll keep that in mind. And Lucia and Dawn are all here. And Dawn Boss, hello. Oh, yeah, Dawn, we've been having storms here too, so it just settled down. All right, next envelope doesn't have an address. I can't remember who this came from either. Whoops, there goes something. I should have wrote the name on the envelope. But I've already said thank you to the person that sent these. So hopefully they don't mind that I forgot already. Oh, here's a note. Never mind. Here we go. Oh, this is from Tanya. Okay, so there's that. That's a note from Tanya. She included some tickets, some little tickets, and some cards, different cards. So what you could do is save these aside and make tags and decorated tickets. So these would be my bases, and these would be things I attach to them. So let's sort through the next one. And if I remember right, this big old box came from Norma. So there's the note from Norma. I love this old postcard. I don't really want to do anything to that. So I might just set it aside that it doesn't have to be altered or anything. This was a watercolor that I don't want to damage either that Norma did. Isn't that pretty? And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn the autofocus off. Let me do that really quick. Turn that off so it'll quit freaking everybody's eyeballs out, including mine. Oh no, Kendra. So let's see here. There's a pre-made tag, so I wouldn't have to do anything to it either. It's actually got a note on it. So I'm going to put that with the notes. And then we've got some painty papers. More painty papers. Some bubbly bits. I'm going to put those toward my bin of stuff. Washi tape. I'm going to go ahead and open the pens. And I'm not keeping the wrapper. Oh, the horror. I'm throwing it away. I mainly want to just get these all cleaned up and everything. So she sent me some pretty pens. I can't read what it says on them. It's in kind of a calligraphy writing. She sent me a whole pack of paper clips with ribbon attached. So those could be added to the pages. More washi tape. These are chalkboard markers. Great for chalkboards, dry erase boards, windows, glass, mirrors, ceramic, and metal. Yes, I love her watercolor. And you know, on the back, she wrote a note and it says, Watercolor and Ink on Watercolor Paper by Norma, July 2019. But I swear there was a note here. I know there's a note about the watercolor. My stomach is just growling, growling. These are not my best, she says. I don't know about that. And so here's some note paper for my scattered brain that I seem to have these days. This is excellent. And I forgot she'd included a drawing pad. So that's something I can use in another time. And then she sent me some of these bags, and I've ordered some of these bags to decorate. So I might put some of these in the Happy Mail packages I'm going to put together. I'll keep these two that Norma sent me to use with the Happy Mail project because I can put leftover bits in one of these. And then I had saved on the inside here some of the butterflies, but I don't think I can get them off the box now. So I'm going to set the box aside and the drawing pad aside and the bags. I mainly just want to go through this and get it sorted. You know what I should do is open the washi tape and put it in that box so it's easier to get to. That's what I'll do is I'll put washi tape in that box. Because Norma sent me a whole bunch of washi tape. Or I could put the washi tape in one of the bags. That would be easy to do. And this is just what I do when I'm sorting something out. I'll make criteria and, you know, sort stuff out. If you get like things together, they're so much easier to use. So there's the washi tape in there. Set that back there. And then the next envelope, I think, is from Journey. And she sent some of the prettiest fabric bits. So there's her envelope. I'll save that. And she's got some trim bits. This looks like that sari. I think that's what it's called. Silk or sari ribbon. Boy, I'm not doing too good. I'm unwrapping the whole thing. Not what I intended. Hi, Mary. So I'm just sorting Happy Mail to get it in a state where I would use it. So I'll put those two together. This is kind of like painty paper, so I'll put it with the painty paper. I actually think this is a handmade paper because it's got the little bits of metallic stuff in there. And then I guess I need a place to put fabrics. But isn't this pretty with the chickens? This is big enough. I could make a pencil case out of this. I might do that. I'll set the fabrics aside and then maybe do a video on how to turn them into pencil cases and stuff. So I'll keep this aside and I'll make a pencil case and then I can put those pencils in it. So I'll set the fabric over here. And then this big old piece of wallpaper, come on, Beck, wallpaper, I'm going to just fold it and put it with the envelopes because it would make a nice cover on an envelope journal. So these are going to be like my base. Let me back up. Yeah, I'm just getting these sorted, and I was thinking how fun it would be if I could take and turn the envelopes into a base for everything else to work with. Like this, I would probably, on this envelope from Journey, I think I'd rip the tape up and set it aside and maybe take this and cover the envelope with this or one of the napkins and just cover the whole surface. I don't even care if it's got the jagged edges. I could make that straight. What I would probably do on these manila ones is straighten this up, cut this edge off, this edge, and so it would open. And she's got all her address on the front. I might try to cover those up with just some strips of painty paper, just so I don't accidentally share addresses. Well, at least I was just thinking about, Kendra was talking about her cat knocked a whole container of beads over into the trash can. At least it's in the trash can and not on the floor, because beads that get knocked on the floor, they just bounce in like 7,000 different directions. So let's see. Next envelope is from Lisa Conway, and I'm not going to do anything with this except grab the note out of it from Lisa and put that on that pile, because what she did, bless her heart, is she sent me a whole pack of deli paper. This will go with my jelly plate, so that'll get set aside to go live with the jelly plate. And this one is from Beth Schuler. Might have to get that other envelope or the bag back up here, but there's the back of hers, so it's all decorated. But she had sent me this paper ribbon and all this other lace and trims. So what I'm thinking is I'll get this other bag that Norma sent me, and I'll put the bits like this in here. So I'll have a bag for washi and a bag for lace and trim, and I'll put that spray ribbon in here too. So there's for the loose ribbons and stuff. And if you don't have one of these bags, just get you a gallon sized freezer or storage bag. That'll work. That'll work. And let's see, what else did she send me? She sent me some stickers. I don't really use stickers very often. Some wallpaper. I might actually put these bits of wallpaper with the deli paper that Lisa sent me so that I can use it on the jelly plate, because after you use this, then it's got painty, then you turn it into painty paper, but you can use this as a patterning tool on your jelly plate. So I'm going to put that with the deli paper that Lisa sent me. Slide it in the same envelope and everything. And then she sent me a sweet card. So that'll go in the cards to go in that other journal I have. And then these, I guess I'll just put with the painty paper. Oh, I didn't notice that. Look, this paper doll thing, it says Doris on the back, but it has the little head wrap and everything. But these would be fun to decorate a page in my book, and then maybe I could draw a face on it. It won't look too hot, but I can try and utilize the paper dollies. This was an envelope from Violet. The front is gorgeous, but I would have to do some figuring out to get it about the same size as these. And I don't think there's anything in this. I think I just kept the envelope separate. So put that there. Oh, I remember Violet sent me, isn't this card beautiful? Look at that. It's just so pretty. Thank you for sharing your time and talent with those of us who are still learning. And what Violet did is she had sent me a whole bunch of Pellon heavy duty Wonder Under, because she did an order with Amazon and she got like, oh, I can't remember. Violet, I don't know if Violet's in here, but she got like 60 yards of this stuff. And she said, can you use it? And I was like, of course I can put it to use. So the heavy duty Wonder Under, you can use this to make your own transfers. So like if you bought some fabric that had a really large print on it, like maybe there's an elephant on a floral background, you could put this on the back side of the fabric, cut around the elephant, and then what you do is you peel this has got a piece of paper that you put the side with the material on the back of the fabric, and then after you iron it down, then there's another piece of paper you pull away and the adhesive sticks on the fabric, and then in that way you take your piece that you've put this on the back and flip it over, and you can put it like on a t-shirt or a sweatshirt, and then put okay, Mary, we'll see you later. And then you can put fabric paint, or you can stitch around the edge. So I'm going to set this aside to go over with my sewing stuff. And this envelope came from Ruth Lamb. And she had sent me, there's some little more stickers. So I might need to get me an envelope just for stickers and stuff. So I can put those stickers there. But her envelope was so cute, I wanted to keep it. She's got a bicycle on there, but they put the label over it. And I don't know if I can get that label off without pulling her bike up. Maybe. Let's see. It's leaving just a little bit of residue. Well, the rain has stopped and now it's heating up, so I don't have the air on. So it's starting to feel like a sauna in here. I wish I could show you the front because she made like a an old signpost with my address on it. And I don't want to share my address publicly, but anywho, I got the bicycle uncovered. Isn't it cute? And we're going to turn this on. The only window I have open is the kitchen window. I'm sitting here pouring sweat. All right, this was from, got another thing of washi. I'll put that in the washi tape. See, I was going to mow the lawn today, but there ain't no mowing it, so I decided to just come on here instead. All right, here's a note. This is from Mindy. And I don't know if I'll use the padded envelope as a journal page or not. I don't know. It could be interesting. Pages from Edith Holden book. So aren't these pages gorgeous? I think what I might do is include these with the envelopes so I can leave them in one piece. I think that's what I'll do there. So I'll put that with those. And then these are library book pockets. I'll put those with the tickets and cards. These are stickers, labeled stickers, so I'll put those with those. And there's some more trim. So we'll put that with the trim. And she sent a pretty, I think it's either a scarf or an arm cover for a chair. But we'll put that with the fabric for right now. And then this is just a crunchy, crispy, padded envelope. So we'll put that down there. And this was from Sharon, and she sent me some tape that they use on nails. I think that's what she said here. The thin strips we used to use for fingernail art. So I'm going to put that with the washi tape. I might just leave the note with that so I can remember. Was that all that was in that I had? I think so. All right, this has got addresses on both sides, so I'm going to flip this over. Oh, you know what? This was that Out of the Blue friendship book that came back to me, and it had been traveling since. We used to send these out. They're just little books, and you'd send them out, and then when that person would get it, they would just add their name, address, interest, their children's names, that kind of stuff. And then it would go to the next person. And everybody would have, this was back in my pen pal days. And this traveled all over. It's been, let's see, it started with me down in Casey, but it was actually made by Stephanie Smith. So it was made for me by somebody in Illinois that she must have seen my name in another friendship book because I never wrote to her. But she made this friendship book for me. And then it went to, I guess, Alice and Elliot in Arkansas. And then it went to New South Wales. And then California. Oh, and it had a stop in Georgia, Massachusetts, Maine, Arkansas, Kentucky, New York, Kentucky again, Indiana, Nebraska, New York, Ohio, Minnesota, Kentucky, Iowa, Wyoming, Tennessee, and the last stop was Spain. So this came from Spain. I thought that was interesting. That this won't be included with this Happy Mail because this is something else. But I might send a note to each person that signed that and just thank them for signing it. All right. This one's from Janet. Janet's envelopes are always so pretty. I think I opened it on the end. There's the envelope. She put a piece of deli paper in here so this won't stick together. So I've got that paper. So come up with some way to sort your stuff, and you'll use it more if it's sorted into things. I might put the napkins with the painty paper. That makes sense because this will be the base, this will be the add-ons, and this will be to add to these. Okay, this one's from Cheryl. Some more napkins, doggies and kitties. All right, this one's from Nettie. What I might do is get it all sorted. Here's my card from Nettie. And then I'll pull the book out that I put the cards in and go ahead and put them in. And then maybe on another day I'll come back on because I don't want to stay on too long because I know tonight is Beth's night to do something. Oh, I didn't say who this next one's from. It's from LW. I think it's one of the Lynn's. All right, there's that. There's a bit of burlap. And this is ephemera, but I'm going to just put it with the stickers. It's from Lynn. Hope this ATC finds you well. She must have sent all this when she sent an ATC in. So there's another napkin. And there's another piece of fabric. And I'll put this little bit in with the ribbons and bits. This was from Kathy Whitney. And I just wanted to keep the envelopes in some way. See what I could do. Oh, goodness. You okay? Some more napkin. Oh, this was that fun little envelope Kathy made. I have got to figure out how she did this because this is so cool. It's got like a little square that holds it closed. What I'm thinking is I'll get another bag to put all the other different piles I have. And then I'll do my cards and then I'll sign off. I mainly just wanted to show how I separate this stuff so that I can utilize it to the best. Here's another. This is a piece of fabric, but it's like an old newspaper, which I thought was pretty cool. We could do some fabric pages to add to my fabric journal. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. I've got all these little pieces flying about here. Little piece of napkin. I'll flip the whole pile and then it won't do that anymore. Who sent all these flowers again? Christy. Christy did me. I got all this stuff flying everywhere. Is everybody getting their stuff out and sorting their stuff? Everybody got quiet all of a sudden. I'm just going to dump the little bits out of her envelope. What I was going to say, I keep forgetting what I'm saying. After I get this all sorted, I'll set the envelopes back down in the holder and I'll get bags for these components here. And then I'll put these in. And then before I come back on again on another day to put a book together, I'll go through and cover up all the addresses. That is what I was going to say. I'll put her little ephemera in here, the little pieces. This bit's here I can put in the zipper bag. I'm trying to figure out if something's loose on there before I lift anything up. Oh, don't dump them out, for crying out loud. I should have put a whole bunch of glitter in Christy's, so when she opened her ATC, she had everything going everywhere. I'm going to put this in my, it's just a painty paper, I think. But I think I'm going to put it in the, in my book. Put that with the notes. Yeah. This air conditioner's doing me bad. But without it, I'll die. I might just put that with painty paper. If I come across any more loose bits, I'll put them in there. But this is why I said I needed to do this. And if I came on and did it with you guys, then I would feel like I needed to follow through and get her done. I should have sorted it the last time I came on. There's a piece of fabric. Put that with that. Some more. There's some images and stuff there. Oh, okay. That's a pretty envelope. This was a page for my fabric journal. I'll put that with the cards because that's something I can do today and get it put up so it doesn't get bent anymore. This was from Kendra. And I think this was an ATC. Yeah. So the card will go in here. This one is from Journey. I'll get the addresses all covered up, and then I'll come back on in another day. All right, this has got some loose bits. I'll just put in with Christy's loose bits so that I can use them. And these I'll put in there. There's a card there. Oh, and this is just a blank card. She didn't sign that one. This was from Vicki Schultz. There's that. This was a tray I've been looking for that got set aside. And it's just got added bits on it that's not Happy Mail. So I'm going to set it somewhere else. And I'm getting close to the bottom of the box, which is good. This is a receipt I got where I spent $59 on something. It says I paid for silver. I have no idea. From 2011. That's my name. I don't know what I bought. I hope it was a good one. Some more add-on bits. Like I said, I'm not sure who these came from. So I'm just going to put them aside. That I would like to include as a whole page too. And I think I'm down to envelopes now that I've already emptied. It's another one of those envelopes. Kathy Mays. These I've already blacked out addresses, I think. this is little bits. Okay, I've got some ephemera. There's a card and a card. That's some card. This is stickers. So they're not all emptied out. Let me empty the envelopes so that all I've got is empty envelopes. This was from Deborah Adams. She made a cute little kitty card. And here's another paper clip, and she put my name on it, Becky. See, I can pin that and then have this as a dangle. That's cute. I'll put that with the other paper clips, though. And then just a little piece of kitty cat fabric. I'm seeing a fabric page with some of these bits of fabric. And then there's the card she had sent. So I'll put that with the cards. And then there's another embellishment. And this came from, I think this is from Elise. Elise sent me this little charm. That's an empty envelope. All right. So I'm just going to put the envelopes. They're just empty envelopes now. I'm going to put them back in the tray. Like so. And I will go get... Oh, I want those. I can put the painting and the card here. And then the things I want to decorate or make more pages out of there. And then I need another bag for all the embellishment pieces. So let me go get one more bag. So this is all sorted to where it's in a usable state. I've got all the personal notes out of the envelopes. And I'm going to grab a gallon bag and put the cards, the stickers, and the little embellishments in, because I'm not sure what I did with the plastic bags. So that's the cards, and that's the stickers and the little ephemera, and there's the paper clips and the little journal jewelry, and I'm going to put the pens in here too. All right. So what I will do, not on camera or live, is I'll go through the envelopes and either black out or cover the addresses, and then I'll come on and maybe we'll put a journal together. So that was all my Happy Meal. And it's in a lot smaller pile than it was before. Let me grab my fabric journal real quick and the other little journal. Here's my fabric journal that Lisa sent me. And this is the one I put y'all's cards in. This was the journal cover that I made following Tanya's tutorial, and then I filled it with, I think, 3 signatures of the Painty paper from the Painty paper swap. And you can see as I add more cards, it just gets fatter and fatter. I never hear from her anymore. Laura Loves Lace. I don't know what happened to her. The last card I sent her came back undeliverable. So that's sad. But anyway, let me see. I might have to trim this. I hope Barb doesn't mind. But this is the fabric journal pages. I wouldn't mind swapping for some fabric journal pages again. This is slow stitching. See, I think I'm going to have to trim the black down to get this to fit in here. Let me get some fabric scissors real quick. I just got to get it where I can use this stuff. Got some of Tanya's scissor charms on my fabric scissors so they don't get used on paper. I'm going to get my fabric tack, put this down, or E6000, whichever one's easiest to get to, because E6000 works on fabric too. The only thing I need for this is a garment tag, but I'm not real sure what I did with those. There we go. I just need to write Barb's name on here. And I'm just going to put 2019 because I didn't pay attention to the date on the envelope. $2019. What I do is I just put this up. I might just staple it to it. Let's see here. I'm just trimming the base. I'm not cutting the ribbons or anything. So it'll fit in the book better. These are nice and sharp. I've had these hidden, so Greg's never been able to cut anything with them. All right. So would you go that way? I think I'm going to go this way with it. Oh, you know what I need to see is we had been, this one's got 2 pieces already together, so I'll just put it on here. We've been gluing 2 pages together because she used an old sheet, and we got to talking about how it might need to have 2 of them glued together for stability. So I'll just put it here. And I think before I glue it down, I'll look at chat here in just a minute. I'm going to staple this on here. I saw somewhere that E6000 was going to come out with a non-stinky glue. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I saw it somewhere. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, Lisa was showing hers, and I asked her, I said, what size are those pages? And she said, I'll just send you one. And I was like, oh, wow. So I have not finished this slow stitch page. I got just to this part. I was going to add some other things to it, but I haven't gotten back to it. Slow stitching is something fun you can do while you're just sitting. You're just making running stitches. And then on some of these, I changed the pattern a little bit. So this looks almost like a chicken came along and was pecking on it. So I'll set this aside and open, not closed, just in case there's some E6000, sticking out somewhere that I don't see. Let's see, this page here was done by Ruth Lamb. This one was done by Janet, I believe. I used a little safety pin on hers. And then this was by Barb Filion. She sent me the stuff and I made the page. So, and then I've tried to put these garment labels on each page so I'll remember, who made what and all. Look, there's a piece of burlap coming loose. Is that coming up? Might have to add some more glue, but we'll do that in a little bit. So all I'm going to do now is, if you guys want to sit and watch me do it, I'm just going to put y'all's cards in here the best I can. Some pages are fatter than others. Let's see, I was putting tags and everything in here, but I decided this would be better with just the cards in it. So that's why I switched to it. What are the measurements of the fabric book? The measurements on the fabric book, I think we did 6 by 6 pages. So when the pages are open, it's 12 inches or a little bit more than 12 inches. And then there's 6 by 6 this way. Well, 6 by about 6.5. But we just did, when we swap pages, we do 6 by 6. So if you added a quarter or half an inch, you would be able to have a border of your pages if you wanted them. So, but I think she just kind of roughly tore them at 6 by 12 and then folded them in half. And like I said, we've been gluing 2 pages together just to make it stronger. And so we wouldn't have to fill it with so many pages. Because it'll do like this. If you tried to fill every page, it would be like this. I mean, by the time you get it full of all the pages. I need some sticky tape. The 6x6 fabric pages, if you don't make them too bulky, there's an inexpensive thing to mail too that makes them fun. I've got some of my scrappy tape that I get from Scrapbook Pal. I keep thinking about getting an affiliate account with them, but then I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't like paperwork. If I can avoid it, I will. All right, so I'm just going to put these cards in here, and I just put a little bit of adhesive on the back side and then stick them in. And I don't put them in order because I move around through the book hoping that I won't miss any pages that way. Because if you work strictly from front to back, you end up, it's hard to get to the back pages. And if you flip about and do a page in the back and then do a page in the middle and a page in the front and so on, then it's evenly worked. So it's easier to get in to the pages. So let's see, this would be easier to open this way. This right here is a card. It's a stand-up card. Laura was the best card maker ever. I mean, she just made these elaborate cards. See, it stands up. I'll turn it this way. It's an easel card. But I haven't heard from her in years. But I know that she and her husband were both fighting some really bad illnesses. Yeah, one of those very much looks like I stitched with a chicken stitch. But Laura did a lot of, she made her own flowers and everything. These guys look like they're up to trouble. That's so cute. That was from Deborah. And Deborah doesn't live too far from the house we own. This note from Christy might fit right there. Went right over your head, huh? Scott knows when something goes right over my head because I'll give him the funniest look and he'll say, "What?" He's like, "You look like you don't understand what I'm talking about." And I was like, "Nope," went right over my head. So I just wanted to come on for a little bit and try to get this happy mail in a state where I can actually create something with it. Once I get the envelopes where I won't accidentally show addresses and stuff, I'll come on and show you how I'm going to construct an album out of them. Actually, we might do a little of that tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night's my normal Wednesday night. We could do that tomorrow. I have to keep opening them to see which way. This one's from Kendra. So that I get them in there right. Don't know that this one will be able to go in the way it opens. It might have to go in sideways to fit in the book. I think I need to put some more toward the back. See, because it's not going to fit that way. I'm trying to kind of find a page that's got some pink on it. I love this page that I did with the little cowboys. That I think Barb sent that to me. Yeah, Barb's Filion sent that to me. Could be pretty here. That's deli paper, though. I don't think it would hold up very long. Sorry, now I'm getting picky about where it goes. Oh. I like that. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to get you sidetracked, Lucia. Yeah, Dawn, my son turns 33 on Saturday. Now I can't believe how long, that's been. Seems like I was just bundling him up to bring him home. And now he told me the other day that he's not going to be home for Thanksgiving, that he's made a decision. He's going to go on a road trip by himself because he doesn't have any friends that want to travel, and he wants to travel. So he's going to drive to Colorado and back between Thanksgiving and December 1st. So that means Scott and I will have to be apart while he's gone, because one of us, I'll have to be down there, minding the house and taking care of Greg's cats. And I was like, when were you going to tell me? Were you going to wait till like the week before Thanksgiving and drop that on me? Oh, I told you. I was like, no, you didn't. This is the first I'm hearing about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought for sure I told you. And I'm just going to put the little notes, like just little notes, even though they won't make any sense. I like to keep them because you took the time to write them. This is just a note from Lynn. Hope this ATC finds you well. Thanks for trading with me, Lynn. No last name, just Lynn, but that's fine. This one's going to open this way. Will it fit on the page? Not quite. So another one I'm going to have to put in sideways. Yeah, had a bright idea. I'd mow the lawn here. Mary talked about how she mowed the lawn the other day, and I was like, well, I really need to mow it here, but then it poured rain, and I'm not mowing wet grass. I'm just not going to do it. Not safe. Yeah, I'm ready for some fall, too. I want to go back up on Sassafras Mountain when the fall colors are out, because don't you know that view will be amazing up there? Let's see here. It's getting so full, it's hard to turn. It's in there, see? Let's see, this one from Mindy. I'm going to lose I'll just adhere it at the top so I can flip it up and see the back. She decorated the back, and I hate to cover it all up when it's pretty back there. So I'll just run a little piece of tape at the top. We'll stick this in here somewhere. This kind of goes with this page, so I'll just put it in here. I'm just going to adhere the flap down again on here. I don't know that it ever was, but I don't think it was. Then I'm just going to take my paper scissors and that's pretty on both sides, though. I don't know which way to put it in. I'm going to put it so the flap's in there. Woo, nice. Since I got this butterfly on this page upside down and everything, I think I'll slide this envelope in here. I accidentally put the signature in wrong. And then I can take the card from Violet, and I'm just going to slide it in this way so it's in there. And I can see that I can pull it out. You could put it the other way and even just open it and slide it in the envelope. Like this too, if you wanted to. And then you could lift it up and just see that pretty envelope. So it's whichever way works best for you. I think to protect the card, I'm going to do it like I had it in there at the beginning. Like that. As I said, this book's getting hard to add things to. We only get one life. We should spend it being kind. That's just the way my grandmother raised me. I wish y'all could have seen my mom's face. She was so... When my sister Robin and her husband came in, Mom was in the bedroom because see, my stepdad has COPD, so he can't hear very well, so he stays back in the bedroom. So if we want to visit with him, we have to go back there. Well, she and my youngest sister were back there, and when Robin and Dave came in, I went back and I said, Mom, some really weird strangers just came in your house. Mom said, what? And she went out there and she said, oh, ah! It was funny. She said, how did you do this? And Robin said, well, Mom, there's this thing called the internet, and you can use it like a tool. And you can send a message to a group. It was funny. I love this card. It's from Lisa. It's one of those that's all done in copper. I can't remember what this is called, where they they have the stamp and then they press it in. Oh, I can't remember what that's called. It's a Hallmark card. I'm getting close to the end of the cards. Now, tomorrow night, I'm not doing a Dirty Dozen tomorrow night. We're going to work on some projects. We might work on the envelope album, but I also want to, I have a whole bunch of 6x6 pads. I have a whole bunch of paper that just needs to be used up. So from starting tomorrow night through September, each week, I'm going to try to kill a paper stack, whether it's 12x12 or 6x6 or 8x8, whatever it is I have. I want to kill one a week. So that's going to be my goal. Will it fit this way? No. So tomorrow night, we'll do something with a 6x6 paper pad. And, oh, look, that goes good there. So I'm going to do a 6x6 paper pad and a lunch bag tomorrow night. And you'll also need glue or adhesive, and you'll need some trims that kind of match your paper, and then some embellishments like flowers or something like that. This needs to go in a pocket. I have some pockets. It doesn't matter if it's the same pocket or not. We can slide that in there. This one's going to get stuck down. So tomorrow night, lunch bag and a 6x6 paper pad and some trims to match it. And then we might also work on our Happy Mail album. And that should keep us plenty busy. Honest to goodness, that should keep us real busy. I would love to get the small paper. I'd love to get all my paper used up so I don't have to move it again. And I want to make giftable items too. So if you guys know of any projects that we could burn through some paper, mention them, and I'll make a list and see if we can't work our way through some of this stuff. There's no point in us hoarding it. We might as well use it and then gift whatever we make to people that can use them. Oh, I need a green page for Tanya's frog. Ooh, there's a green page for the frog. Yeah, pull it all out and separate it into piles. And tomorrow night we'll put a base together. And I think I'm going to do mine with a cardstock hinge system. What's that lady's? Kathy Orta. She's got a really good hinge system for using envelopes or paper. This kind of looks like lily pads. What a better place for a frog. And this way I've got all y'all's little notes all in one place. All right, so this has to get glued in so it opens upside down, I think. That way I can still read it. Aw. Might need to give Barb a card shower. Okay, guys, this is the last card, and Vicki just came on. For anybody that's not subscribed to Vicki Ross, she is an amazing painter, and she shares her knowledge openly. She also has a program you can pay for one-on-one lessons with her. It's out of my price range at this time, but I would love to do it one day. But she is live right now. And I am finished here. I'm just going to stick this in here. That'll be pretty right there. Will it fit on that page, though? Yeah. That page is a little tight. I don't know. This book will never close again. It's a happy book of fat pages. But like I said, try to work, not just front to back, or you'll end up with it being really hard to get into. Where'd that pink page go? It was really pink. No, this one. This is the one I was going to do. That'll work. It's in there. And see, on some of these, I just did a strip so I could tuck things back in. This is an envelope that's just tucked in. So get creative with your Happy Mail bits. What's really fun is if you stand this one up, it says art on the front, and then it's full of y'all's art. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Go watch Vicki. She's doing a book review on Jean Haines' Atmospheric Flowers. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye-bye.